and rules acknowledgement. All right? But when something happens and you're on the road, someone's got to take charge. All right? It's usually the head coach responsible of that team. And the most freakish action I ever had was playing a road game in Harlingen. Football game, a kid gets hit. The opposing coach is screaming already, asking for the ambulance to come onto the field. By the time I get off, from my sideline to the opponent's sideline, I look at the kid. He's laying on the ground and his arm looks like a W. His arm just totally broke in half. It was a tight game. You want to help, you want to stay and win the game, but then you got to take care of the kid. So then the responsibility all goes to that one coach all by himself to coach the team. But what takes precedence? The injured player. Okay? You got to have a protocol. Now, if the ambulance wasn't there, who was going to call the ambulance? Okay? In Los Fresnos, we're very lucky. We always have 2 coaches for contact sports. All right? If you're a basketball coach with your own team, you got to have a protocol. Okay? Hopefully, the opponent coach will help you out, but someone must call 911. Use the ambulance if it's there. If it's not there, and it's life or death, put the kid in a school vehicle or your vehicle and take him to the hospital as soon as possible. All right, and then the next thing is after the kid is stable on the playing field, after the kid is removed, you know exactly what's going on with that student athlete. If the parents are there at the game, call them down and talk to them. Ensure them that the kid's being in the best hands possible. The kid's going to be okay, and then tell them in a nice, calm way what exactly happened. Don't walk up to the parents and say, "Man, your kid broke his freaking arm." The mom was going ballistic. Parents. We as parents, we always think the worst. Okay, so in a nice, calm voice, tell them exactly what happened, where the child's being taken to, what doctor they'll be seeing, etc. Professionalism after the medical emergency. As a parent, this is huge. Parents always remember this. If their son or daughter is given everything they have for us on the playing field, and they get hurt where they have to leave by hospital or have to go to the doctor for surgery, we as coaches need to take it upon ourselves to call the parent, call the kid. Okay, that one phone call the day after an injury is wonders. It shows that we as coaches care for that kid. The kid knows that we care about them. They're not just a piece of meat trying to help us win games. Okay, that's huge. If the kid goes to the hospital, make a hospital visit. All right? And then also, help the parent. We're not going to pay the medical bill for it, but make sure the parent knows the protocol through the athletic trainers, how the insurance is going to cover it, what doctor they're going to see, and everything like that. Because a lot of these kids don't have insurance. It's the first time they ever get hurt. The parents freak out. They don't want to take them to the doctor if they don't need surgery because of money situations. But do everything you can to help that kid get the treatment they need for doing everything to do for us as athletes. All right, so what can we as coaches do? All right, we need to make sure we have all the paperwork necessary. All right, there's a stack of paperwork. Our trainers do a great job collecting it, compiling it for us, but make sure that we have it. Make sure that you're fully UIL certified. Make sure that you know of all the situations that can happen at home and on the road and where you can get first aid. Watch our players. That's the number one thing. Everything that is preventable, heat, cold, make sure you're watching and keep your eye on them. And everywhere you go with that team, you have that emergency medical packet. Okay? Some schools, as a coach, you got to go find that packet. Here in Los Fresnos, you travel, the packet's already ready for you, it's in the medical bag, and off you go. Again, don't forget your student trainers and your managers. Because what if your manager has asthma and you don't know about it? You're at a track meeting and your manager's freaking out. Okay, it's our responsibility as coaches to know everything about everybody who's traveling with us. And where the team goes, paperwork goes. And the last thing is all sub-varsity coaches, even though it's frowned upon by some, you should always have your cell phone with you at the sub-varsity level. Because the trainers are usually not there. There's usually a lot of sports going on at that time. And as a sub-varsity coach, you need to have a line of communication, especially if you get 911. At the varsity level, That's the big show. There's trainers everywhere. There's administrators everywhere. There's usually an ambulance on call. But at sub-varsity level, we still got to take care of those kids. All right, so like Marty said all day today, all the sports injuries, the ones that we can prevent, we as teachers and coaches and instructors, we must prevent them by keeping an eye on the kid, educating them the right way. And if they're not preventable, then they go see Marty and he takes care of the rest. Any questions? All right, well that concludes our professional development. You got lunch from now till 1 o'clock. Make sure that you're on campus, be seen on campus, and do what you're supposed to do as a professional. All right? All right, thank you.